Man, these cats will not be quiet, Mastermind. They're rolling dice, they're hooking up with each other, they're rolling dice at each other. Farklebots turning into people, transforming on the table into different contestants. What's happening, Mastermind?
It's crazy in there. I mean, we can't stop them. I mean,
Oof.
hey, a couple of times we've had to think about sending people in, like with like water guns and stuff. I don't know what's going to stop
My ninjas said they won't go in that house.
them.
Until a hazmat team decontaminates it, they are not stepping foot in that house.
Oh my gosh, they're out of control. They're out of
It's
control. What are we
incredible.
gonna do?
Man, welcome back to RDS Survivor Season 3 Tonga. I am your main host, Indigo Asher, and I'm joined with my partner, the first RDS champion, Mastermind.
It's a pleasure to be here, Indigo. Thank you.
Oh, it's
Thank you.
incredible to have Mastermind here. We also have the bot queen herself, Sarah Finley.
Thank you for having me again.
It's incredible. But we were talking, you guys didn't hear this, but behind the scenes we were talking about how just excited this jury is and how much they're just loving being around each other, Mastermind. These are the people who lost and they're thrilled. How excited would you imagine the people who still have a 1 in 4 chance to win $1 million feel right now, Mastermind?
They've got to be ecstatic. I mean, they're still in the game. They're still, you know what I mean. They've got to be ecstatic. They still have a chance at the money.
Well, some would say they're less than ecstatic. They're not rolling dice. Let me say it to you like this.
Oh man. Uh-oh. I mean, what's going on over there? Either they're still in the game. They have a chance at the money. I mean, where's the party at?
I guess the party has left the Rizzler. It has gone to another place. So let's before we go too much, before we go too far, Mastermind, I am gonna go to this challenge, but we're not gonna talk about it yet. Let's talk about the season. This is gonna be our last challenge stream, so let's talk a little bit about the season. What is your takeaway, your number one takeaway from each of the 4 original tribes?
Oh man. Jeez. We've had a heck of a season. You know, we've had
Oh
some
yeah,
gamers.
that's some
We
gamers.
got some resilience now. We got some roaches that have survived.
Oh,
Uh, you know, hey, if at the very beginning of this game, would I have picked these 4? Probably not.
so
But
let's
you know
start.
what?
Let's start with Talatama. There's no members of Talatama left. The last
That's what I was.
Talatama was Skylar. What is your impression of Talatama, the first ever tribal champions from the
Mm,
season? What's your take back?
I mean, you gotta make it. You gotta make it to the 4, dog. If
Got to.
not, like, how can we look back at your tribe and be like, that was one of the best?
It's rough. So I think the last Talatama standing was Skylar, and I think he went out at 7. So that's not a mission well done. But every other tribe has a contestant left in the 4. Since we started with the old men's tribe, let's go back to the young men's. Nope, there's no young. No, there's one young man here. What is your impression of the Tui boys, Chuck and the boy? Tell me, who are the Tui boys? Can you even name the 5 Tui boys, Mastermind?
I mean, yes, of course. You have Chuck. You have Nathan.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, that's another one.
That's
Of
another
course,
one.
you have Kyle
Of
Wild.
course.
That's another one.
Uh
Yep,
huh.
yep.
Yep.
You have the boxer gentleman, of course.
Yes. What was the boxer gentleman's name, Mastermind?
Yeah, you're the boxer gentleman. He was a nice guy.
Oh, such a
Um,
nice guy.
yeah, he was really good.
Some would say he
Uh,
was kind of tricky.
yeah, oh, Tricky, of
Oh,
course, the
tricky.
boxer guy.
The boxer
Tricky, the
guy.
boxer guy. Yeah. He was in there.
He
And then
was.
yeah.
He was. And who was
Yeah.
the
Oh, yeah.
fifth mastermind?
Oh, I've named five. I've named
No,
all
you've
five.
named four. There's one left, the first to go. He quit he not quit. He had a family emergency. He had to go back home.
Oh,
Week 1. He's
you
named
know,
after an animal, but it starts with a different letter. He's named after a bird of all things.
oh man, hey, Chester Chess. I don't know what he was doing with the young men's
It
tribe,
wasn't
but
just Sarah Finley. Do you remember the fifth Tui boy?
Yeah, I remember Crow.
Crow. Did
Oh,
Survivor?
no,
Everybody, trying to give
Hey.
everybody those berries.
Ugh.
Q Row, guys,
Q
Q
Row.
Row.
Q Row. You remember Q Row? See, if we just
If,
say
if
Q,
you would
you would have
have said
known.
it, if you just said Q Row, see that's I needed a Q Row.
So your overall impression of these Tui boys, how they've done?
Can't say they've made it to the nitty gritty.
Well, there's one left. Chuck is the last Tui standing at 4.
Yeah, that's
And
true. They're
at
the one
5, they had
representing.
2. They had 40% at 5. So
That's
not
true. I
bad.
mean, that is a good showing to get to the 5. I mean, now they still have the one representative, like you said.
All right. So we also had a tribe, Sangoon, the mature women's tribe. What is your impression? Who are the 5 mature women, Mastermind?
Hey, they're lovely ladies.
They were
Lovely,
lovely.
lovely ladies.
Who are the 5 though, Mastermind?
Yeah, go ahead and name them. You got this one.
Well,
I did the
Selah, you
last
got
one.
to know Selah. She's still in the
Yeah,
game.
of course. She's in the game, of course.
And we just looked at Sunbeam in the house.
Sunbeam, of course. Yes.
But
Certainly.
who were those other? Ronnie is also in the jury house, so we have 3
Oh, Ronnie. Yeah,
of the
Ronnie's
5.
on there.
What were the
Yeah,
other 2, Mastermind?
Oh, Danny.
Danny? Yeah,
She
yes,
seems
it's
kinda
true.
old.
Lifeguard.
Yeah, that's one. And then that 5th one, everybody remembers her.
Everybody knows the 5th one.
Yeah, definitely.
Married.
Sarah, help me out on that one.
She was married. She was a doctor. She was trying to cure cancer.
Oh wait, is it Christy Joe? She seems kind of old.
Christy Joe is your guess?
No, shit. Hey, help me out on this one, Sarah.
It was Faye.
There we go. Yeah, Faye, yeah. Who can forget Faye?
How?
Nobody can
Apparently,
forget Faye.
Mastermind. What is your impression of Sangoon and how they did in this game? 3 members of the
Oh
jury.
man.
Well, that's not true.
Hey.
Disrespectful to Selah. 2 members of the jury and 1 in the top 4 still.
Yeah, got Elsbeth. I mean, she's there. She's around still.
She's not one of
Sorry,
the
I'm not
old
Elsbeth. Selah. That's what I meant to say. Selah, got her. I was looking at the very Miami Vice colors here, and they got me distracted.
women. Distracting.
Yeah, but yeah, so Selah for sure. She's doing good, and they got the jury members. Now, hold on, the young ladies though.
Yeah, young ladies.
That's
Those
weird.
5. Who were those 5, Mastermind?
You got Dolly Dawn.
Of course.
You got Elsbeth.
It's true.
You got you got all of them. Every single one.
Come on, you can't even name. You got one in the jury house. We got 2 in the jury house.
Yeah. Hey, it's definitely not. We have a bunch of them. There's a bunch of young ladies there.
One of them
They're
is
all
a chair
there.
mom. She just got voted out. Mastermind.
Christy Joe, she's on the verge. I'm
Christy Joe.
still not convinced. I'm still not convinced that she's one of the young ladies.
Well, she's on the edge, and we also had a Twitter influencer, Mastermind.
Yeah. We got the Twitter influencers, bro.
She's blonde.
Riley,
Who is it?
Riley, of course.
Riley. So we only got 1 left. Who is the final one, Mastermind?
Man, you know who it is.
I do. I do know. Was a cowgirl
She's a
left and a
return-
cowgirl
yeah.
came.
Oh yeah.
Returning player.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah. Yeah, she's around.
What was her name, Mastermind?
Come on, guys. You guys act like Tori Cheyenne is somebody that
Ooh, let's go.
is not.
So what is your impression?
my
We got
list,
50% of the final 4 are these Salute girls. What is your impression on how they have played, Mastermind?
Oh man. Well, hey, Still got. I'm looking at 2 right now, so that's pretty solid.
One of them will 100%, at least one of them will be in the final 3 and have the ability to pitch their case. Potentially, 2/3 of the final 3 will be Salote girls. That's incredible.
Yeah, when that's the case, you have to say they did the best.
If that is the case, if they got 2 well, what if they both lose though? Can you say you did the best if you came in second and third?
I mean, hey, that's still pretty good. Hey,
I'd rather come in first than second and third.
Okay, but if they get a first and third,
that's first and second maybe.
But we'll see. That's possible.
We'll see.
Never know.
To the challenge itself, Mastermind, explain to us what the tarantula is.
All right, so there's this big rope jungle maze thing, and you're crawling all around it. You know, you got to be careful because those ropes are a little rough. You might get some, rub your skin the wrong way. That might not be good. So be careful getting that. But you got to get these bags, and these bags have puzzle pieces. And then once you get to the puzzle pieces and get them all, you go do a puzzle. And
how many bags do you got to get, Mastermind?
Oh man, I'm pretty sure it was like 3 or 4.
It's 3, so you're good. So how this is gonna work is each one of these columns here that I'm currently highlighting. These are your 3 legs of the tarantula you're going to have to do. We will roll the data. We will put your answers in here. If you get a 0 or below, it will have taken you 2 minutes on that particular leg. You do not want to be in that spot. If you get between a 1 and a 6, it means you will took you 1 minute and 45 seconds. The rest of the chart is here. I'm not going to read the whole chart. You're hoping to get that 23 or above. At the end, each time we put this in, I'm just going to put that time in so we don't get confused. We get confused on time math before. We'll do that after each leg. Once we get down, we get the 3 legs in, we will take that total time, the obstacle time, and we will bring it down to this box right here. It's going to be very unlikely that everybody's going to start at the same time. This 3 shots will get our time here, but these puzzle attempts is kind of confusing, but each attempt on the puzzle will take 20 seconds. So I'll explain that more when we get there, but with no further ado, we need to do our tradition. Mastermind, who is your pick to win, to have the best showing on the spider course, on the tarantula course? Who's going to have the time advantage coming out the gates?
I think the person that's going to do the best here is going to, in the end, be Dolly Dawn because there's a little mud wrestling. You got to fight through a spider. I think she can fight through a spider, and I think once she gets to the puzzle, it's proven that she's
the queen of Mastermind. I see a 5th challenger coming out to join these contestants. What is Survivor Bot doing out here, Mastermind?
Did Sarah, you may want to speak on this one. Did you program Survivor Bot to come out and interrupt this challenge or something? What's going on here?
He's got an announcement.
He's not interrupting anything. He, he's really excited to compete alongside these people. He thinks that, he's got something to show.
He would like to compete.
Yeah. He's been watching everybody do this. He thinks it's really fun, and he wants to give it a shot himself.
So is Survivor Bot officially in it for the $1 million?
He might be. We'll find out at the end of the challenge. Don't let him win. How about you don't let him win? Rumble? And we don't have to worry about it, right? All right. Let's find out. With no further ado, who do you think? We have one person who got in the teens, and we have one person who got in the 30s. Who are those 2, Mastermind?
One person who got in the teens and one person who... So Dolly Dawn, my pick, of course, is in the 30s.
You are partially right. Dolly Dawn is one of the 2 people. Unfortunately, Dolly Dawn is the one that got in the teens.
Okay, so it's Chuck that got the 30 then. Chuck has been pulling crazy numbers.
Chuck is incredible! But no. Yeah. Chuck got a 24.
Oh. Okay, close.
So, who got in the 30s? Elsbeth, Selah, who could it be?
Let's go Elsbeth.
Yeah, of course it must be Elsbeth.
Gotta
Elsbeth got a 21, so pretty good.
Oh, man, I'm just working my way down the list here. It's got to be Selah then, obviously.
Of course. No, it is not Selah. It was Survivor Bot coming out the gates with a 32.
Well, hold on. You guys shouldn't let Survivor Bot win.
Well,
Remember.
they're kind of letting Survivor Bot win right now. So 2 people got in this big range. So Chuck and Survivor Bot both got 45 seconds. In the range of 18 to 22, we had 2 people. We had Elsbeth with 1 minute.
Dang.
And we also had Selah with 1 minute. So just 15 seconds behind Survivor Bot. And then we had Dolly Dawn. She came in with a 13. That's going to put her at
Chuck
a
over
minute
there.
15.
Chuck is competing with Survivor Bot.
Chuck is not afraid of Survivor Bot. Chuck said he's programmed the more difficult and intelligent bots back at his time in Stanford, so he ain't worried about it. Well, maybe he shouldn't have talked as much shit because,
Hey,
unfortunately, what's up?
Oh, okay, my bad. Get the rolls in first. But yeah, it's 115, isn't it, for Dolly Dawn?
100% it is. Thank you. Great catch. Great catch. This is weird. We got a whole bunch of 16s, a 15, and then one person bucked the trend. It was young Survivor Bot. So yeah, let's go do Dolly Dawn first. Okay, so Survivor Bot, another 45 seconds. 45 is 130.
We got Selah.
Everybody else is in the same range, right? 15, yeah, 15 and 16 is the same. So everybody else is getting 115. So that's going to be 230 for Dolly Dawn. 115 and 115. Buck.
But not AM.
Chuck is going to be 2 even.
Hey, keep crawling through these spiders, y'all. The spiders.
You gotta crawl.
It's gotta crawl, dog. Crawl.
You gotta
But
crawl before you walk.
It'll rip your skin up.
You don't want your skin ripped up. You do not want that skin. You don't want to be bleeding. So, how are you feeling about your pick of Dolly Dawn? She's currently in the trail right now. If Dolly Dawn enters the puzzle portion with the slowest time, do you believe the puzzle queen can still climb back in it?
Dolly Dawn has been coming from behind all season. She's a proven mud wrestling kind of person that if you think you got her, she'll slip behind you and do the reverse suplex thing and like right into the mud.
So what I'll say is Survivor Bot for once did not roll the highest.
Oh wow.
So what do you think? Knowing he's not in the first place, what do you think Survivor Bot rolled, Master?
He rolled a 23.
27. So it was in that range. Survivor Bot hit the highest range 3 times in a row. So that's going to be 215, the quickest you can do this portion.
Wow. Survivor Bot.
Oh.
Hopefully he's good at puzzles.
Oh, you're root for him, huh?
I mean, yeah, it's going to be interesting. I want to see a robot win $1 million.
We also got a person, we have 2 other people in this range. Dolly Dawn rolled a 25. So she will be adding 45 seconds. So that would bring her to a total of 315. 230 plus 45. 315. We also have the person who rolled the highest in this section. It was Selah. 28. So she will have a 3 minutes flat. We have 2 people. One is Elsbeth with an 18, and the next is Chuck with a 17. These are actually different ranges. So 18 is going to bring you to a minute. So Elsbeth is going to go from 215 to 315. And Chuck is going to be a minute 30, so he's going to go from 2 minutes to 3:30. So at the end of the...
Isn't it a minute 15 for a 17?
Yeah.
Go back.
Yeah, minute 15.
Did I do Elspeth wrong?
No, you gave Elsbeth 1 minute, right?
Yes.
So the times I recorded Elsbeth's times individually as well. We've got 1 minute, 1 minute 15, and 1 minute for her 3.
So Chuck is gonna go to 3:15 then. Hell yeah. 3:15. So we have after this.
3-way tie.
We have a 3-way tie for last place, and Chuck, Dolly, and Elsbeth all competed. We have Selah with a bit of a lead, a 15-second lead in second place, and with a 45-second lead, we have Survivor Bot.
Oh man, Survivor Bot's
He's a
I don't
quick
think it
little guy.
matters. I don't think it matters how good he does on. He flew through those spiders. I mean, he really doesn't have to worry about that skin thing. He can just fly through and
It's
grab each one.
because he's got the no skin advantage, huh, Tony?
That's got to be the no skin advantage is what's doing it.
That's
He
unfair.
can just throw himself down these spider things without a problem.
How come you didn't include skin when you designed Survivor Bots there?
There just wasn't enough time yet.
Yeah, oh, so there will be
Makes
skin.
sense. Next
Possibly, yeah. Why not?
Why would you need it to have some skin?
You know, make it a little more human.
Okay. Are you gonna do some little impersonation? Are you gonna slip some into our population, Miss Finley?
No.
time. Who's to say that hasn't already happened?
Of course it hasn't happened. All right, so that's
Starting to sound like
time.
Shay now. Hold on, I better hold on.
All right, so 315, 315, 315, 3, 215. Okay, so let's get down here. So how this is gonna work in this puzzle is we're each you're trying to hit 150. So let's just pretend Dolly Dawn gets an 8. Until this hits 150, she's gonna keep making attempts. For each attempt, it's going to take 20 seconds. So once we get to the end, maybe we'll do it every 4, just so we can, because every 3 will be a minute. So we'll update their time every 3 rolls, just so we'll not get confused. Does that make sense to everybody?
Yeah.
All
Yes.
right. And then once we finish, we will have a quickest time. Now, obviously, Selah is going to, if she finishes one at the same attempt as somebody else, because she is 15 seconds in advance, she will win. Now, if she is one behind somebody, it's 20 seconds. So 15-second lead does not mean she can even be a whole attempt behind. She just essentially has a tiebreaker. If she finishes in the 8th round and somebody else finishes in the 8th round, she's going to win, except for Survivor Bot, who has a big advantage. But everybody else is tied up. Does that make sense to everybody?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
All right, so with no further ado, we'll get to our roll. I'm just going to check the stream to make sure it's fully on. Actually, it's not fully on. I got to go down a little bit lower. Is it fully on now? It's a little bit too much. Hold on, sorry guys. We don't have an audience to watch this, so I just want to make sure it is good. All right, everybody can see. Make sure nobody's muted. Everybody's good. All right. So now we got to hop to this side where we're going to be doing. Let me just check. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. So now that you have the updated times, Mastermind, are you going to stick with your Dolly Dawn winner, or are you going to go a different direction?
Man, Selah's looking strong. She has that brief little advantage
A brief
going.
advantage. She does have an advantage here.
I'll stick to Dolly Dawn. You know, I got the underdog. I got the
Okay.
fighter.
You believe in the Roach Queen, huh?
You know, hey, I got to stick with my guns here.
Well,
My
somebody
roaches.
has a significant advantage over the field. Somebody has a 12-point advantage. Who do you think did the best right now? Right out the gates.
On the puzzle, gotta be the puzzle queen, Dolly Dawn.
So I'll put in Dolly Dawn's first. It's 13.
Okay, maybe not the puzzle queen, Dolly Dawn.
Who is your second choice?
My second choice would have to be. Let's go Selah.
You think Selah is the puzzle queen for today?
Yeah.
She did the
has an
worst
advantage.
with the 10.
Okay, then it's gotta be Chuck.
Oh, it's the Chuckster. Hell yeah, Rizzler. Breaking all those
Gotta be.
records. He did
Oh,
12.
yeah. Okay, so it's Survivor Bot, obviously.
Okay, of course it's Survivor Bot with his 16.
Oof.
You
man,
are not very good at guessing this, Mastermind. Elsbeth comes out with a 28 right out the gates.
Look at Elsbeth go.
Do you think Elsbeth was able to keep up and be the best roll 2 times in a row, Mastermind?
Nah, It's got to be Dolly Dawn.
I'm gonna put Elspeth in. It's a 22. That's a good showing. Did anybody
That is a
beat
good
22?
showing. I think so.
You think Dolly?
Somebody
You
had
said
to.
Dolly?
Yeah, yeah. Got to be Dolly.
11.
Okay, maybe not Dolly. You know what? I'm starting to lose faith, Dolly. I had
Oh,
faith in you,
no,
but
not Dolly.
starting to
Dolly
lose
cannot
faith.
lose to Elspeth in a puzzle. That is not
Yeah.
possible. There's
I didn't
no
think so either.
chance that would happen. Survivor
I didn't
Bot
think
is
so
kind
either.
of choking on this puzzle. I'm not gonna lie. After how good he did earlier,
Is he having trouble analyzing it, Sarah? Let's get a Survivor Bot
going on?
update. What's
What's
going on?
going
with
on?
Yeah,
Survivor.
I'm not too sure
Oh,
what's going
God
on there.
damn, Survivor Bot. Maybe not. Survivor Bot in one roll just doubled his score.
Oh man, I think he heard Sarah, then he locked in. He started
Wow.
analyzing
Heard
a little
his
better.
mama. See, it's not fair to have somebody's mom at the challenge. You know what I'm saying?
That's true. Yeah, yeah. Exactly. We didn't bring everybody else's family.
Elsbeth is cooking, man. Selah is quickly falling behind. So we're gonna put a minute up
real
on
quiet
everybody.
about that Chuck 30.
That was a quiet 30 from me. I didn't really hype it up. That was a good showing from Chuckster. I guess since he's got a 38 so far at times, it's hard to.
Yeah, we don't hype up the 30s anymore for Chuck.
But we're gonna put a minute on everybody. That's not right.
All right. So I mean, hey, after this, Selah is still.
I mean, she's in the lead in time, but I mean, if you look at this, 39, she is very far behind Elspeth and Chuck at this point.
Doesn't
She's
sound
got
like
to
she's gonna
pick it
complete
up.
the puzzle.
She
Elspeth's
cannot
almost
continue.
is over halfway done.
Yeah, that's you cannot continue to fall behind.
The puzzle queen is not puzzle queening right now.
Dolly is yet to get above a 13, 4 rolls in with a 12 there. Selah has her best roll yet with a 21. Survivor Bot also has a 21.
Okay.
Elspeth has her worst performance yet, but it's still a good performance with an 18. And Chuck is starting to lock in 2 high rolls in a row.
Oh,
He
man,
got
look
a
at that.
29.
Chuck wants this.
So we'll get, after we put in the 6th attempt, we will update another minute. As of right now, we're 1 behind. All right. Survivor Bot is cooking. He got a 32.
Oh my gosh.
The next highest is Elspeth with a 26. Elspeth is potentially 1 roll away from finishing. The next highest is Selah with a 23. Then we have 2 21s. This is a really good roll for Dolly after how she has struggled.
Yeah,
so,
definitely.
5 rolls in. Chuck, Elspeth both have over 100, significantly so. Selah's at 83, pretty far behind, and Dolly Dawn at 66 seems to be out of this challenge.
Remind us what number they're shooting for?
150.
150.
150.
Survivor Bot is in the thick of it. He does have a time advantage, though, remember. But I expected a better performance out of Survivor
Do you want
Bot.
to update everybody's time?
No, I'm going to do it after 6.
Oh, after the 6. I thought that was the 6.
20 seconds just becomes a minute, just easy. After this, we'll have to do it though individually. If it's not, it could be over right now. Like depends on what Selah and Chuck roll here.
Right.
Elspeth rather. Yeah, it is over. But I'll put all the datas in. Chuck got a 25. Dolly Dawn got a 7. Selah got a 29. And Survivor Bot got a 32. And Elspeth pulled a 29, which hits it on the T, 150.
Oh man, beat
so
Survivor
I'll put the
Bot
time.
too.
Well,
no.
technically not.
Well,
Survivor Bot
has
started a
another
whole
rule.
minute ahead. Yeah,
That's
Survivor
true.
Bot started a whole minute ahead.
That's true. You know, but beat him at the puzzle is what I meant.
He did. She did kick his ass at the puzzle. It's been said Survivor Bot is not the most intelligent of the bots. You know?
Yeah,
Like-
Farkle Bot got all the intelligence.
Yeah,
Dang,
Survivor Bot
Markle
got the
Bot, man.
looks. And the
Maybe we need to
speed.
maybe replace
That's wrong.
Survivor Bot with Farklebot maybe.
So yeah, we'll just go ahead and do one more roll to see if Chuck or Survivor Bot finishes.
Yeah, he finishes.
They
Oh, yeah,
both will
definitely. Too late.
finish, but just a little bit too late. I'm gonna go ahead and put this in attempt 15, so it's clear that it is not actually live.
So that puts Chuck at 5 minutes and 35, right?
Yeah, and I'll put everybody's in. Elsbeth doesn't need it. Already finished.
28.
28. And Dolly Dawn with the 17. And that's it. So, Survivor Bot finish. Chuck finishes too late in 2 minutes and 35 seconds. 5 minutes and 35 seconds. Survivor Bot finishes in 4 minutes and 35 seconds. Did anybody else finish? No, nobody else finished the challenge. So what do you have to say to Elspeth?
Oh man, isn't that 2 in a row right there?
That's 2 in a row.
Oh
It's 2 in a row
man,
to finish strong.
locking in at the end of the game there,
Locking in.
Elsbeth. Oh,
Do you
that's a
think
huge
Elspeth
advantage.
could have faced elimination should she have gone without this necklace to the next, not the final tribal council, to this tribal council?
I mean, based on what we saw there in that photo, where she was just sitting there all sad and stuff. I mean, it didn't look like she was in a good place just based on that. So
No.
I think she looked like she came out here like she needed it
Do
today.
you think she actually gets the necklace, or do you think it goes to Survivor Bot?
That's true. Yeah, we could. Hey, maybe we're rewarding it to Survivor Bot, and he's actually we're instead of actually having a final 4 here, we have a final 5. You never know.
Ooh, I don't know. We'll have to find out at Tribal Council, won't we? Well, I appreciate y'all. Do you have any final messages, Masterman?
Oh man, well, good luck to the final, maybe 5, potentially 4. Who knows at this point? Good luck to those people. Survivor Bot, interesting addition.
Oh,
We'll see.
surprise,
But
surprise
good luck.
visitor.